Hooray! Hi guys, it's a girl, Elomotams, also known as Gelawapa Z, girl from Zambia. If you're new to this live stream or YouTube channel, please subscribe so that each time I upload videos, you'll be notified that Gelawapa Z Apo Sapoka video. First of all, I would like to thank each and every one of you that has subscribed to my YouTube channel, Na Totela Sana. We have hit 76,000 subscribers. I am so grateful. Please share this live stream in case you want to join in this live broadcast. Please check out the links that I've shared both on Facebook and on my YouTube channel. It's important that we discuss these things each time we come on these live streams so that you can air your views. So how we do these live streams is that we first of all start with what's going on in Zambia, and then people join on the streams, and then you can air your views. So I'll start with the first post that I saw today regarding a call for loan applications. And hi, Collins, how are you? So this is what I'm reading. It's a call for applications from the Citizens Economic Empowerment Commission. And I believe that they've been commissioned by the Republican president of Zambia to bring in these youth initiatives so that the youth can participate. So this one says a call for loan applications. Applications are invited from the Zambian youths wishing to undertake business investment with funding under the Aquaculture Seed Fund Youth Empowerment Initiative from the Zambia Aquaculture Enterprise Development Project. So I thought that was really catchy. Let me check that. Yeah, let me make my live stream on Facebook public because it does that. So I was obviously impressed with seeing this on on media. It just shows that everything that we've been doing, where we've been speaking about these issues, the president of Zambia has heard these things and has obviously approved these loans. But I want us to discuss further. Are these loans going to be accessible to everybody? Because even though this loan is available, there are some things that they've written there that I'm asking myself, is it going to be possible for other people to have access to these loans? So the post, it's like a two-page post. It says the government of the Republic of Zambia, through the Ministry of Fisheries and Livestock, with the support of the African Development Bank, is implementing the Zambia Aquaculture Enterprise Development Project, whose objective is to contribute to the economic growth as well as provide food and nutrition security in Zambia. The project development objective is to advance the aquaculture subsector as a viable and inclusive business opportunity through enhanced production and productivity in order to improve the livelihoods of beneficiaries along the aquaculture value chain. And now, obviously, this project is inviting all the Zambian youths to apply for loans. And only if you want to take part in the fisheries, aquaculture. For me personally, I would say, in as much as you don't like, aquaculture or, farming, whatever resources that have been provided for the youths, if they say apply and you can access it, apply and start up with something, and maybe eventually you will grow to love aquaculture, or probably you will love what you're doing. You learn something from it. Because with business, what I know about business is that you do something that will bring you income. So in this case, aquaculture is something that will bring you income so that you can survive. For now, it's okay. And I think there's a guy that I watched on YouTube. the owner of Palavana Fisheries. He was working in a shop for his sister, and then he got a loan from his sister and his brother-in-law. Then he started his own business, and now he's one of the biggest fisheries, in Chongwe. He owns Palavana Fisheries. It's a video on YouTube, and I was really, really impressed with that. But obviously, it sounds like an easy, thing to do. It's not that easy, obviously, because not everybody can manage to go through what you need to go through in order for you to succeed. So CCEC, which is the Citizen Economic Empowerment Commission, is going to provide business loans that are targeted at Zambian youth citizens from the age of 21 to 35. So I don't qualify because I'm 36. But for you, the young ones, you do qualify. So maybe you can consider this. And youth-owned companies and cooperatives for a development business along aquaculture. Now, the age group alone, disqualifies so many other Zambian people, in as much as this is available. If you are above 35, you can't qualify. If you're 19 and you're ambitious, or you're 20, you don't qualify. So for me, what I would say is you can come together as a group. Those who are even 36, 37, you can help the younger ones, form a group and put a very good proposal and get the funding from the government. But for me, I have a lot of questions because of the time frame that it has been suggested. When I was looking at this, I was surprised. The deadline of submission of applications is 10 hours, 15th August. Now, in order for you to set up a business with PACRA, it's going to take maybe 3 business days. By the time you set up a business proposal, it might take quite a long time. And then there's also the aspect of you can only obtain your application forms from provincial offices, obviously, and then you have to return them back. Is it to Lusaka you can post them to Lusaka. But the 3 eligibilities is what I was asking myself questions. The first one says market oriented smallholder youths and farmer, groups. Then the second one says youths who are incubated and trained by ZDP. Now, I'm thinking, if you really want to help the youths, why would you make it so complicated where they need training from this organization and that organization? It sounds like it's quite a challenge for a youth to participate. Honestly, it's there on paper, but it isn't really there from what I just gathered. And the third the third point said you must be a registered youth associations or cooperatives or farmers, producers. Now, a lot of Zambian youths are ambitious. They want to achieve something, but with this limit, I don't think many Zambians can participate. So anyway, those of you who would like to join on this live stream to discuss this project that the president of Zambia has, brought forth, please, obviously he's the one who's funded this. Please join the stream and tell me if you think it'll be possible for you to be part of this project. So if you're on Facebook, the link is here. Hi, someone watching from Lundazi. Thank you so much for joining. Alex Piri from Chipata. Thank you so much. So those are the links for those of you who want to join and discuss. It is evidence that there's pressure on the current government when it comes to the youths of Zambia. And I shared a video on my YouTube channel of the Republican president going to monitor, the fish ponds at the State House. And I've seen comments from different youths who are saying, what if you don't want to be a fish farmer? some of these things that they're imposing on the youth, some of them don't have interest completely. They don't have interest completely. What is it that the government can do in order for the youth to say, yes, we are happy, we are satisfied? Is it by providing you with loans and then you'll be happy with the loans? Okay, so let me go on the Citizen Economic page, because I saw that Madam Inongewina launched the project as well. I will tell you, I know a group who are going to apply next week if they will be given funds. Yeah, that will be helpful for us to know, so that we can say, okay, some people have had access to the funds, but on the page, on the Citizens Economic Empowerment Commission page, I noticed that people were commenting that, they've applied from dollar, they haven't heard, and I think they are going to respond as quickly as they can. So there's another proposal which is there on the page, which is, to occupy industrial yards in Ndola, Solwezi, and Kasama. So another project as well for the youth, where they're asking for, applications targeted for business loans on embarking on a lighting and manufacturers, manufacturing ventures in the industrial yards. And the commission wishes to receive more applications for the following industries. So like in Solwezi, they're saying you can apply for this if you're in Solwezi, industrial yard, Kasama, Ndola. And it's all about agro processing for Solwezi. And then for Kasama, they're saying agro processing, auto mechanics, and metal fabrication for Ndola. Again, interested citizens and companies are advised to apply using the provided business plan template. So again, this also limits people who want to apply, but they don't have anyone to help them, because they're saying you need a business plan template. The way it is in the UK, for example, if you are looking for an opportunity, like a job opportunity, we have what you call Citizen Advice Bureau, and we also have what you call job seekers. Job center. So the job center will refer you to the job seekers, people who are involved, and they've also got mentees. There are people that will mentor you. So like in terms of CV, in as much as people can speak English, they are born British, some of them can't read and write because they dropped out of school in a long time. So we have these people who are there to train you, to coach you how to do these things. But then just saying you can copy the template and then send it is laziness, because the youth need support. And when the youth need support, it means you set up a workshop and say, okay, on such and such a day, we want the youths from Solwezi, for example, will be meeting on this day. And they will have, if it's 10 people that are, there, you go on each and every, if it's your group, you go sit there, the person will speak to you. First, maybe they can do like more like a workshop to speak to everybody. And then when they speak to everyone, first, then they can now start saying, okay, if you want information about how to apply, there's computers. Because then all these things are maybe online, people need to print. The youths are struggling to even buy talk time, let alone to print. It's not cheap in Zambia. So then provide centers where the youth can go, sit down, meet someone who will mentor them, who will say, let's, fill in the forms. This is what you can do. This is what you can do. So by the time the youth finish the day there, they feel, wow, we have succeeded. Now we can go home and write our proposal. Because saying they should copy the business plan and then send it to the director general, of Citizens Economic, these will be thrown in the bin. Believe it or not, because there'll be more than 2,000 applicants or so, they'll be thrown in the bin. But when you meet them one-to-one, you can even express yourself. And I don't even understand whether it's family members that will benefit. So let me see. I can see Wiseman is here. Let me ask Wiseman to join the stream and say something. How are you, Wiseman? Good to see you. Hello. maybe his network is broken. It's frozen. But if you want to join, yeah, his network is frozen. But if you want to join, because these days people have horrible network. Hi, Vera Smart. If you want to join, I'm sending you the link now again on YouTube. For those of you who are watching me from YouTube, I'm sending you the link now. Okay, so from YouTube, that's the link. Okay, Wise Man is back. Okay. Hi, Wise Man. How are you?
Fine, and how are you, madam?
Fine, thank you. What do you have to say?
I just wanted to say that I'm always inspired with your programs, and I'm always inspired with whatever thing you do. For me, I'm a youth from Cabo. Yeah, who's doing a bit of had a good business, which was just moving smoothly in Zambia. But due to political connection, they had closed some of my businesses due to ZLI, local authority, etc. But I'm trying to survive.
Really?
So yeah. So I was trying to find out if through you can assist with any connection which can assist my business, because I've got about 22 employees who I have employed my fellow youths. So for my business to start going slow, which means I'll start me withdrawing some of my workers who are my fellow youths.
When you say when you were politically involved, like political connections, what do you mean exactly? Are you involved with a particular political party and you've declared, and then that's affected your business? What do you mean?
No, actually, I'm just a sympathizer, not really inclined to any political party, but I always participate in programs such as whereby if maybe we have got a program on radio, I'll participate and I'll say the truth. So that is the only truth which has made me to face these consequences, because like the current situation in our country is that when you say the truth, you'll be ate. They would rather you are saying something which are benefiting whoever you are talking about.
Yeah. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, you can email me on lilymutamstv@gmail.com, and then we can discuss from there. Possibly, maybe link you to one or two people that you may want to discuss with. But otherwise, what's your comment regarding, like what's happening now, where the government is saying they're offering the youth the opportunity to apply to go into fish farming? Is it like you've just told us that because you're politically involved, your business has suffered? Do you think the youths cannot declare which political party they are supporting during this period, especially if they've been given this type of loan?
Actually, that initiative is a good initiative which the government has took. But the people who are involved, who are giving those funds, they are the one who are adding politics on it. So we find that if you are well known, for example, you are well known UPND, maybe member or sympathizer, you cannot acquire that empowerment unless if you pretend to be maybe a patriotic plant who are in government now. By then you can acquire those funds. So fish farming for me, I've been admiring to do that farming because it's a good thing. But because of such, maybe that is the thing which can lead the program to be more political, which is a good idea which the president has brought to us.
Yeah. Okay. So I also feel it's a great idea. I know certain people wouldn't love, such programs because they feel, I don't want to go into fish farming. But I think for a start, it's better than nothing, and in as much as we've been really hard on the president, and obviously the Republican president of Zambia has approved this, because for these guys to be able to say you can apply, it means the president has approved. So thank you so much for your contribution. You can still stick around. Let me ask Shamoba to contribute. But before that, let me read a comment from Khalif Kasif. If this is serious, then have a viable registration system to automatically create collectives of like-minded youths, input experienced guide in place for them. Yes, grant stipends until they achieve the earnings. Exactly. So it's important that, in as much as the government is saying that this is what they want, people to do, they need to apply this way, that way. I think it should be very much orderly, whereby the youth know, okay, if they want to register as they can go to a person like this one and that one, this organization. Like the way, if you watch the video on my YouTube channel, um, Chamoba, your background, you're having feedback. Like the way Mouse helped the lady Diana, the bricklayer, the female builder. He took her physically to register her business, and he was talking about her registration card. So if we have people like that who are able to guide us into a good thing, hold on. Hi, Martin King, are you? How are you, Martin King? Your volume, please. Charge your sound.
Good evening. Hi, how are you?
Yeah, hi. Fine, thank you.
All right,
Yeah,
I
you
can now
can
hear you.
contribute. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you can speak.
All right. Okay. What I wanted to talk about is let me say you are such an inspiration to the young generation, and my contribution is our approach towards the young people becoming part and parcel of community transformation, and helping out to see that our nation goes to another level. We need to make sure that we approach it with respect. I understand that there is a difference between zeal and knowledge. We know we are in the time whereby a lot of young people have been despised. A lot of young people, they have not been considered, and yet young people do have a lot of energy to just bring the revival in the economy of our country, in the economy of our nation, Zambia. But the thing is that we have seen mistakes being repeated. The reason why no one has taken a risk. And what I've seen in you, Lily, is that you've taken a risk to stand on the truth and to make sure that you speak on behalf of somebody who is out there that cannot speak on themselves. They cannot speak by themselves. So the thing is that we have to work together as young people. We need to support one another. I have seen a lot of critics on social media. Like when I look at the way you're coming out with the passion, you are coming out with a passion to see that you contribute to the well-being of the girl child and to the well-being of the young people. But I've seen the same young people that are crying every day and complaining about the problems Zambia is facing. They are the ones that are fighting you, and I don't support that. Why are they fighting you? We have to work together. We have to support one another. If I see that Lily is doing fine, I need to support you, because when you take the office tomorrow, you will be the right person to bring transformation in our communities. So I am calling upon the young people to support one another, not to fight one another. We can't win when we fight one another. We have to support one another to make sure that we win. This is my contribution.
Yeah, and the thing is, like yesterday, Chela Tukuta had shared a post of himself running as an independent MP for Kawushia, and I laughed about it to him. I was like, Are you serious? He's like, yeah, I'm serious. So I shared it on our WhatsApp group, Speak Up Zambian Youth. So like, is this for real? And everyone was like, oh, this is good. Then he said, oh, I'm going to make you a poster as well. You need to stand. Where were you born? I was like, I was born in, I was raised in Charleston. Okay, Nali. And he shared it on his post. And the next thing we saw was comments and comments from all corners, and most of the people were saying it's like the whole reason why we started this movement, we had hidden agendas. And I'm asking myself, what was the reason why we started speaking? Isn't it we are asking for change? If we never asked for change, there's no way we can have so many youth initiatives coming on board. It's because there's pressure. These guys, social media is very powerful. They were saying they'll break our bones through social media. We saw Tutu Amgulube denying that he ever said that. But the videos are there. So meaning they've gone back to say, oh, did I say that? They're now, trying to retract because they know that the people they were trying to break their bones carry the power, which is the voice of the youth. So, and the qualifications for you to register, for you to be a member of parliament is you need to be, is it 35 or so? And you need to be a Zambian citizen. We all qualify. It's up to you if you want to take part, if you're tired of what's going on, but if you are happy, then don't complain. Let's keep on watching the same recycled politicians year in, year out. Believe you me, when the next government comes in, others will try to push their way. We've seen Doris Elia, who's jumped from this party to this party. That's what we're going to see next year as well. Because then there's vacancies. There's so much opportunities for the youths to make it. But it's like the youths are cowards. Dr. Neves Mumba has said that what? The majority of the youths are cowards. We are scared. We're scared to push. So thank you so much for your contribution. If people will remain cowards, that's why I was saying yesterday on the Facebook page, I said, then go and buy chickies and 20 drinks because you're a baby. Sit down there and just watch and complain at home without because there's so much pressure. I received so many requests from people, and I'm thinking if only had governance, some of these issues might not be there. But how does good governance come in? When you have, I watched a video of Gary Combo today. He spoke on behalf of everybody. His voiceless. In that 1 year, he spoke there 2 minutes. Where you could see the peers have taken over the whole parliament, including the state. But he spoke our concerns about COVID-19. How come you guys are saying there's COVID-19, but we've seen the president going around, we've seen you guys doing whatever you like? Is it? Now, we can't have one Gary Combo there and expect everybody now, like things to change. We need 10 Gary Combos there. But when somebody speaks, like, yeah, you're speaking the right thing. So I understand the youth more, but they want change, or the change is just for on Facebook to say yes, we want, and it's not even change that they really mean they want change. So thanks so much for your contribution. Austin, what would you like to say? But you need to mute your volume in the background and can let me see. Hi, Austin. Let me add Shamova as well. You need to add volume, Austin. Hold on. You need to add volume on your video. There's no audio. Yes,
Hello.
now we can hear you. How are you?
Fine. How are you, Lily?
Good evening. How are you, Austin? Good to see you.
I'm good. Thank you. Speaking from Lusaka. As for me, I think the process of getting this fund is just too complicated. And I think it's favoring a group of youths that might be well organized, not as in all of us youths. So I think they should make a program where you can go and register, so that when you register there, they're going to tell you the process and everything, and also teach you about the same program which they will be funding. Hello? Hello?
Yeah, go on, I'm here. Go on. Yeah, carry on.
The network is bad, huh?
We can hear you. Carry on, just speak.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So as I was saying,
Just carry on.
the process is
Yeah.
complicated. They should try by all means to make the process simple, especially that there are so many youths out here who really need this opportunity, who really need this help, and it might help a good number of youths here in Zambia. So I was thinking if they can start with making organizations which will support this program in all provinces, so that
Yeah. Oh, network. Okay, Shama, you can speak, please. Let me check your volume, your sound. I think he's lost signal, but he'll be back. But Shamoa, you can speak. I'll check your sound, Shamoa. Hi, Shamoa. Check your sound, Shamoa. Or wise man as well. You need to unmute your sound. Okay, Austin Walia is back. Yes, Austin, carry on.
Yeah. So as I was saying, if there will be if there will be organizations in each province that will support this program, where you just go straight and register, and then they begin to group you in groups. If it will be groups of 10s, if it will be groups of 20s, then from there on they teach you and help you how to get this fund. Otherwise, individually, it won't be possible. No one will be able to get these funds.
Yeah. And obviously the conditions for you to get these funds, they're quite complicated. You must have done training with this and, others. Or Christopher is saying that the network is down today. Yeah, sometimes days like that. So keep on trying, Christopher. Don't worry. Emmanuel Lungu is saying the loans are political motivation. Next year is election. And the question is, where was the government all this time doing things out of pressure without having a plan in place? And that is what Austin Walia is saying as well, that, there's need for a proper plan where people can approach the organizations that are offering these loans. And then, that you'll be able to succeed with the loans and the project. But by just saying you can come and collect the money, I think it's quite complicated, because then you don't have any training as well. Wise man, what would you like to say?
Yeah, I think I concur with some of the views which my friends have given, have already said. I think you remember recently there were some funds which government released about to motivate the businesses which were closed due to COVID-19.
Yes.
Yeah, those I was one of the affected, and from those funds we have never benefited, because the requirement was too difficult. They wanted the collateral. Imagine you are running a bar, and then government has released the fund, and then they want you to go with maybe a title deed, maybe to go with a white book. No, just a small business, and then they want you to go with a title deed. So we failed to participate. So same applies to this. The government, they have got good initiative, but how they are implementing it, they are aligning them to politics. You know, it can be a good thing, but immediately you involve politics, you will start sidelining some of the people who are independent, who can even help the government to build the economy. For me, I believe the economy can only be built within the locals and within those people who can be affected. You can't wait for someone from abroad to come and build your economy. So the way the president has started, if that initiative can be left to independent people who are not political affiliated, I think it can go a good way and it can improve some of our businesses.
Okay, thank you so much. And also try and mute the volume on your TV because we can have a copyright strike from YouTube for playing something. Thank you for your contribution. FK, how are you, my brother?
Hi, Madam Lily. Good evening.
Hi, how are you? Good to see you.
Good to see you too. Hi,
what's
everyone.
your contribution?
Yeah, my contribution is just very short. You know, these just a minute. I think this move is just politically motivated. Quite all right. They have been in power for about 4 years now. Why now? Okay, is it because they're going toward the elections? That's why they're releasing it. Okay, so to me, it doesn't carry any sense, and that the cadres have taken the stage of PF. All right, we don't know where the money will even go, or what measures have they put in place there, which will assure that every youth will have access to this money. You get the point? So to me, I think it has not made any change, and it is not new to me. It's just politically motivated, and for them to gain political mileage, like they are working and everything. Otherwise, it doesn't carry any sense to me.
It doesn't. Hey. So, like, you know, when I read the conditions, I was shocked. Like, you know, you need to be registered. You must have undergone training with this organization and that organization. And I'm thinking, if you really want to help the youth, don't you need to offer the training first? And then all those things can come in, because the youth should register their interest. And their interest is, I'm interested in this project. I'm offering myself. Then train me, try me for the next 3 months, and then we see if this project is for me or not. But this one is like, you really need to qualify first before you apply. So that's why I thought, let's discuss.
Yeah, you are right, Madam Lily. You know, if you want to help out, all right, like me, if I want to help out, there are a lot of people that I have to help out, for example. Then in which area should I help them? All right. It's not every youth that can qualify. Some youth, they have failed even to acquire simple skill, okay, that they can use to stand on their own in society. All right. So if this government really meant to help us, all right, they're supposed to come, first of all, they were supposed to empower us using skills, all right, so that that money can have a proper channel on how it is going to work. Now, youth, they have no knowledge and they want qualification. For what? For what? Then what kind of help could be that? They were supposed to empower youth with skills, and then they push in money in whichever way they want to help. Now, those qualifications, I'm sure not even 50% will make of the number of the youth in Zambia will make it. I think not making any sense to me, just like you have explained, madam.
Like Mr. Kwachangwe has commented on YouTube saying that this is something that the government would have done when they took office, you know, set up. In the UK, we have what you call Citizens Advice Bureau in each province with properly trained staff to help the application process, not as a one-off. Because this one is like a one-off. If you apply, and I was reading comments from people, you know, when people were saying, okay, I applied in Chipata, but I haven't yet heard from you guys. And they said, oh, we're still going through the process. So I'm thinking, I thought there should be like a process where people would easily be informed. But I think many people have just applied for the sake of applying, and at the end of the day, there's no hope. That's what I think. There's no hope that they will get these loans. Kantumoya Chris, what do you think of what we are discussing right now? Do you think the president, obviously, for this initiative to go on, the president has approved. What do you think of what's going on? What's your network again? The network today is not so good. But so, Mr. Wiseman, what would you contribute again regarding Mr. Wiseman? What would you contribute regarding the fact that they're saying that there is money available, but the process is complicated? What would you say about that? Since you've already told us that you were told as a business during this COVID-19 you can access funds, and it was very complicated for you. So do you think this money is accessible, or it's just a decoration that the money is available?
No, accessible, I'm sure it's not accessible. That's why some of us have even believed that maybe that's a pronouncement where I've been told that there's fund on paper, but actually there's no money. Just maybe to make the youth to believe that maybe our government now they are thinking on us. Otherwise, just from the look of things, I can judge that there's no money, but there's money on paper. So for me, accessible is not that conducive for me. Accessible is very difficult, unless otherwise. And I'm looking forward to see anyone who can come and testify to say, okay, I applied and then I've received. You see, Madam Lily, like here in Kabwe, I've got two skills. We have got Kabwe trades, and we have got Kabwe trades, the main one, which I've got a lot of declares, welders, carpentry, lot of them. So if government were looking to empower some of the youths, they could have approached Kabwe trades, Kabwe skills, and then look for those guys who have got skills from those institutions, then empower them. We had recently here, we had shopping malls which were being built. If government were to empower us, they could have said, okay, we have the shortage of desks in schools due to COVID-19, because they have opened for the exam classes, and then some schools have got no desks. So if government can go by to say, okay, let us empower carpenter to manufacture desks with the welders, and then they supply in the schools. That is a good empowerment. Then you release the money, which has got no direction. It has got no budget at all. Don't know where the money has come from. It has got no direction how to access it. They can tell you how to qualify, but if you can't qualify, but you have got the skill in you, that means you can't acquire the money. So for me, the money, they are there on paper, but actually there's no money on just to have it. I think it can't work. So I think government can do better. Government can do better. They can have good people who can advise, and if they can take advantage of your broadcast, I think they can take this advantage of your broadcast and get some of the ideas and the advices from you. And think use this, and then they have got time. They have got time to put things on a light way than they are right now.
Okay, like Emmanuel Lungu says again, youth empowerment in Zambia has not been working because our leaders have no plans for the youth. Simple. This government is working smart, not hard. This all loan issue is just to capture our attention. Very powerful statement. Thank you for your contribution, Emmanuel. Then Felix Chola says, I think the government say they are giving money to groups. And I think let us all get involved to see how far we can go with this kind of business so that we can prove them right or wrong. But I'm going to read some comments from people on the page, on the Citizen Economic Empowerment page, particularly for the proposal, the one that they say that people can apply for the industrial in Solwezi, Ndola, and is it Kasama? Okay, so Zach Kodochi said, it's like you have those you have chosen to help, not all citizens. Sauti Kalima, this was a comment. We applied for the Chipata one, no response, not even acknowledging receipt. Which people did you give Kanshi? You know, so meaning this group of people had sent a letter, you know, but then application, but not even an acknowledgement, say, oh, we've received your application and we're going to be working on this. Nothing. So the Citizens Economic Empowerment Commission replied, Sauti Kalima, we are yet to announce the successful applicants who occupy all industrial yards. So your application for Chipata industrial yard is still valid. So meaning if you're not successful, they will not contact you. But then if this project is aimed at helping the youths who are struggling, why not make it accessible? Because then some of the skills the youths will learn. They will learn, you know. Anyway, so Moluba was asking where the offices are. And then Mlenga Chasaya said, I like this. I hope this time I'll be picked. So meaning this person has applied before and they've never been picked. And then Rokayela says, I personally come to Ndola office, but I was told this is not available. So it's been advertised that it's available, but this person who went to Ndola says it's not available in Ndola. So then we can agree then with Emmanuel to say that they are working smart and not hard. This is just to capture the attention. And then there's another for the posts where they had advertised that the youth can apply as well. Let me see, because they've been working so hard, to be honest, for the past few days. They are really working hard. Madam Nongawina even launched the project, or even on ZNBC on 10th of July. That's the director. The director was on ZNBC on Sunday. On Sunday. And then, you know, they had also put a notice, a media notice. Okay. So some comments. How are the youth? Because they said this was going to be on DSTV. So this comment got me, because this person was saying, how are the youth in rural areas going to access information when they are not connected to DSTV? You know, and then, you know, obviously they're talking about the agriculture fund and other things. Okay, Joshua A. Cooper says it would be good if you can post these interviews on the page. It's not every time that we can make time, yet information is given very insightful and necessary. And some people are just commenting, wow. They don't believe that is true. Let me check. Hi, Shamoba, how are you?
How are you, Lily?
Finally, we have you now. Finally, how are you?
We have a poor of network. I'm telling you, I've been trying by all means to come through.
Yes. Yeah, today is not good. A lot of people are offline this time. Normally, at least we would have quite a few people, but I think they're all offline. Even social media seems quiet. Like even normal social media. Yeah, carry on. You can speak.
Yeah, no, it's still jumbo. Let's hope you can hear me clearly.
Yeah, I can. Yes, very much. I'm just trying to post the link
yes.
on Facebook. Yeah, carry on.
Yes. Actually, before I do my analysis, I'm happy to find out that the government has brought this youth empowerment initiative of fish farming. Yeah. Yeah, we are happy, and we will see if it will work. Yeah, because personally, I've seen the government failing in simple issues, especially when it comes to these youth empowerment and developmental issues. So I want to do a round figure, or I want to turn you back from where we came from. Yeah. In 2017, the government, I'm sure you are aware, promised youth the 4,000 or 10,000 youth empowerment, something like that. If you recall, that project failed. They brought a new project saying we are going to fund the marketeers. Later on, the president said, I've reduced my salary, or I've deducted, or I've cut off my certain percent to the marketeers. Now, why am I flashing you back? I want to tell you and to show you why this project will fail. Yeah. Later on this year, you and your colleagues and others, including I'm sure you are aware we went to protest.
Yes.
Yeah, about the mines, about just any youth empowerment thing which the youth can do, or anything which can show that Zambians really live in Zambia. They own something as this is made for the youth. We were made to go and protest at the bushes. Now, what am I saying is this: our government in youth empowerment, it's always fake stories. It will never be true, and it will always be fake. How am I calling it fake? Before, and friends, including their colleagues, including you, after going for a protest about youth empowerment, because I saw some people are saying, these people, they don't know what they are protesting for, which I'm sure you have been bashed today about the same artwork of you trying to stand as a Munari
MP.
They say they don't know what they are standing for. These people, some of them, they are standing for money. But if I so why am I saying the government gives us fake promises? This is the reason number one. Instead of calling all youths, all disgruntled youths, what the government did, called a little number of those whom they know. When I say those, I mean political affiliates. To go and say, I've removed the what? 50,000 money to the youths. Have you seen? They never said to artists. They said to where? To the youths.
Youths,
When they sat down, they changed. No, this money has been given to who? The musicians.
The musicians,
the artists, in short. Why did they change? Do you know the reason why they changed to say this money is going to the musicians?
Tell me.
You are not aware why they changed?
Tell us.
This was the reason. The amount, the amount which was given, the 30,000 in youths, or in Zambia, the Zambian youths, we are 60. Oh, we are 6 million, shortcut. We are 60 million. Meaning, if they had to give it to the youth, we share among ourselves. Meaning, each one of us will get a 5 kwacha. Mr. Riri, 1 5 kwacha, me 5 kwacha, another 5 kwacha. So the money is too small. Now, they took that money to the wire, to the, they say, artists, what's that? Minister of Tourism and what? And other things, which is connected to the wire, to the artist. Now a problem comes in again for the youths again. This money won't be distributed among the artists. The reason being why, Minister of Art is not all about music. There are other things involved inside. So the musicians again, number we are so many again. So nobody knows who is keeping the money. Nobody knows where the money is. Nobody knows who is gonna give who. All they know is how to eat the money. Nobody knows. That project failed. We call it a failed project. So that one I've cancelled. The other failed project, which we have again, it's about Butane project. If you are not aware, youths have been funded to go around in Zambia, in villages. They brought a project called the Youth for Change, which they changed the name at Youth for Chitech. youth they change. If you are not aware, those people have been going down the Chipata. As I'm talking to you, some journalists, they even joined. They are there, chiefs and whoever is who, to support what? To support Bill what? Bill 10.
Bill 10. Really?
So yes. So what they have done, those people, they are in team with the young guys. The young guys, the people are finding the organization called Yari. The Yari people, those in Tewewe, ate the money, ate a certain amount of money. I still repeat, the Tewewe guys ate money. In fact, they whatever stole money. So what those people did, they stopped funding the Ntewewes. The only people who can fund them is the government. So they engaged to support Bill 10 to get money and they start eating. And that project, Yavena Ntewewe of Yari putting posters, has also gone failed.
Failed as well.
They have failed also. And the government has stopped giving them money. If you are not aware, let me tell you, the government has stopped giving them money. We cannot be giving you money, you do nothing. Another project, a failed project, the COVID-19 project of making my masks. You know these masks, face masks. I don't know how you make.
Yes. Yeah, the face mask. Yeah.
Yes, this project has failed. How did it fail? The so-called Smart Eagles. It's a youth empowerment project. I'm sure if you read, the government has released about 150,000 to whoever is making face masks. In the town there, Kamwala, in Chawama, Jeke, somewhere that side, in wherever, Munari.
Yeah.
That project, it was called, we want to empower the youths to be making, or the terrorist youths, whoever is who, but who is the youth, to be making these cotton wool face masks. And then we empower them, we give them money, we give them material. Yes, they do whatever they do. That project failed. As I told you here, the money was given to them to sponsor youths. What did they do? They went to the favorite 2, 3, 4 Mizimai marketeers whom they know. They pocketed the money, gave those people. And some money here is still pending. They did not even pay for face masks. I'm sure you're aware of that. The news is all over.
Wow.
That one was a failed project. Another failed project which we have next is the project of making Tamax Avic International.
Yeah.
The Avic International, Madam, project has also failed. It's all about failing projects, failing after failing. So for this fish, whatever, it's either it will work out. When it works out, maybe it will work out on only those. Come again?
I know, maybe you're just catching up. I think the network is slow. Basically, I was about to ask you to say the Minister of Youth was sure that there are some. The Minister of Youth was sure that some youths are making a lot of money through face masks. If you watch his interview, he said that they are making about 21,000 in 3 days. He was very sure. He said, we are empowering the youth. So now you saying that there's this Nkongole of face masks as well is news to me now. That's why I like these live streams, because then we can discuss what's going on and we share information.
Yeah, the face mask, it's not a fake one. They have failed to pay for the face mask. If you go on Diamond TV Facebook page, if you missed, you'll find the news. It's there. They have Nkongole to pay for the face masks.
Wow.
Yeah, they have Nkongole. Now, I want to talk about this issue of now why we are being in trouble as youths. Why I'm saying we always have a government with failed projects. The reason is being why the government has been full of old people. When I say old, not even old times 7. We have. I will start with Madam Dora Syria. Madam Dora Syria. Before I even talk about the name, let us look at a salary of a minister. Let us not look at the what we call insurances or what you call whatever money is given. Let us look at the total figure or just approximately. Let us say their price as we stand now, we know they're getting paid 85,000 plus. I'm sure you're aware. It's not a hidden matter.
Who gets paid 85,000?
The ministers.
Just Google it to find out. Those people, they are getting paid 85,000 plus allowances. That's their salary.
Pay what? Per month?
Yes.
So it's per month.
That's a lot. Okay.
So we are looking at a minister who has been to MMD. Yeah, we are looking at a minister who has been to MMD. All the 5 years, 10 years MMD has been there. He was getting big amount of money, having projects in and out the government, eating government money on government-based insurances and the whatever, anything, including bonuses. Joins PF, still on government payroll, still enjoying the millions and millions, up to date. And then you ask yourself, how old is that madam? Look at ZNBC. How old are the people who are managing ZNBC? No wonder ZNBC is not creative. Look at the adverts. When you're watching ZNBC, if you're not seeing Boom, you will see Zambian Lotto. There are no youths there. Another failed project. These people, they just come up with the projects which are failing. So our country has been failing to have good projects or good youth initiative empowerment because of the people we have in front. They are all the people. Look at this, whoever so-called the youth of the leader of youth. How old is he? 55. How does he know about youth? What does he know personally? Nothing. So Zambia has failed because we have got all the people managing young ones. Because some beliefs has made us to go in trouble. They will be bringing projects that will still be failing day and night. No wonder why Zambian youth have been failing to have youth projects. The reason why the Chinese are getting all the projects are given to the Chinese. This is the reason. In Zambia, you don't have words. You don't have words. You have the words, yes. Where to take them, you don't know. And when you know where to take them, the person who will receive them is in trouble. In that way, I talk of the media.
Yes.
As I'm telling you now, let us crack the data here. I have the data here. Comment, is it TV? I'm sure it was about to be kicked from DSTV, or it's kicked from DSTV and QTV. Why? They are the people who are told if you talk about politics, or if somebody rubbishes the government on your media station, you're in trouble. Your license will be taken from you, forgetting that they have failed to give us a youth project. Those media, they employ us, the young ones. In government, when you want to have a project, for example, government is, as you have said, the qualifications. They are saying, if you want to qualify to join this system, you must have 2 years experience, 5 years experience. Ngawa uyo minister nende ku school azikangala liti muboma. When is that person going to take part in government? So those are the many challenges we have faced personally, like as the youth in Zambia. Lastly, there is a youth project which I don't even like nowadays to mention about, but that one really pains me. I'm sure you're aware about TV.
Yes, I am here.
Madam Lily, Hello? Yeah, I'm sure you are aware about the new TV.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is a new TV. Yeah, there is a new TV in Zambia introduced. I'm sure all of you are aware. It's on test. Yeah. Now, let me now show you how youth projects bad are. Though this one is deep, but I will tell you why youth projects in Zambia are not possible to be there. One, there is a new TV, replacing Prime TV. And we have seen some journalists being taken from Prime to that TV station. And the most notorious person who has been beating people, there he points you a gun, there does what is the owner of that TV station. Forgetting that if we change the government soon, we'll get that TV and give it to the youth by force. That is another failing of youth empowerment. There's no way you close your friend's TV. Your brother, black brother, empowering youth. You are closing that station in the interest of saying they failed to advertise the COVID-19.
COVID-19, yes.
The COVID-19, COVID-19 advert. That is another failed project. Today, is it yesterday? Yeah, yesterday. I'm sure I've talked about that one. Gary Kombo raised up a point of order.
Yes.
A point of order saying about youth empowerment, which you all listened to, and then the response from our VIP, it was not that good. Yeah, it was not that good. Yeah, there is chaos in Parliament. I'm seeing people busy debating about who should apologize, who should apologize. Yeah, so on that one, I can't give you the data, but you saw how the Minister of Health answered. He answered as if he's not a doctor. He answered as if he's somebody who was just removed from sleeping yellow. Asking.
He
answered as professional, not even Kuala Langa. So that shows there is no youth empowerment. We cannot be talking about youth empowerment this year, 2020, when all these 10 years they have been quiet. We cannot be talking about what we do for the youth. No, we had more money. We needed the money. Not giving us the money, but we needed the empowerment. Because there is no way a government, which we love the most, can give a license to a foreign country like the Sudanese to run a gold mine at the price of $2.5 billion US when they made target at 4.5.
Yeah.
There is no way a government can give foreigners to run a mine which they can run physically when themselves they made something which broke my brains. The 42 fire attendant. The price of the 42 fire attendant is too big. They have failed to run youth empowerment. That's the fact, Madam Lady. So that fish thing is a dead project. In conclusion, it's a dead project. Let us talk.
Oh, we've lost him. Okay, maybe he'll be back. Hi, Walia. What would you like to say?
Hi, how are you?
Yeah, fine, thank you. What would you like to say?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, me. I just want to talk about two things here. You know, Lily, you are a parent, isn't it? You are. I may say you are a young parent. Yeah. At your age, you haven't empowered your children, and then when you reach 70, that's when you start thinking of
empowering your children. Does it make sense? We were making
no.
No, yeah, that is what is happening. Yeah, that is what is happening to our current government. They have been in power for how long? It's close to 9 years now. Yeah, now they are bringing youth empowerment in dying minutes. Nifira Mutsungu Mulanda, these are the kicks of a dying horse. You know, even the same empowerment which they are talking about, it will be shared amongst the PF youths, not each and every youth. You know, you have got a minister for youth who is not even serious with the use, with the issues which affect our youths. How do you expect them to empower us? It's a non-starter. It's a non-starter issue. They shouldn't even bring it on the table because we can't take it seriously. You know, it's not even making sense to me. That's what I can say. Because the Shidama empowerment, the youths who are empowered are those who are close to the party. You know.
That's the question I was asking. Will it be for everybody or not? Like Khalif is saying, why not appoint a youth projects coordinator who would seek partnership with present industries to provide training and insight into how business functions? I think it's laziness, like, oh, there's money here, there's money here, there's money here, instead of helping the youths the way it should be done.
The main issue here is just to buy a youth vote, which is not possible as of now because time is up for them. Even the same monies, yes, they are pronounced, but access them, it's an hassle. It's neither here nor there. It's just on paper, not for Zambian youths, but for PF youths. Today I was moving in Kitwe town center, whereby they have even reduced our police officers to I don't know how I can call them. The police are controlling the cadres when they are violating traffic laws, because climbing up the car or kufumina pa window and then you are flashing the symbols and everything, putting the business to stand still in the cities, I think it's a traffic offense. But you know, you can even see that the police officers are not free, because the chief cadre was on the copper belt in the morning, was appearing at a certain radio station here on the copper belt. So the cars, I don't know if they were coming from Mundola or other towns, they were to move in the town center, making noise, going to the other side of the town. It's something else, man. As youths, we are not even we are not moved to join anything where pronounced by PF. The issues of empowerment, we know they can pronounce it. They are doing something. Otherwise, it's just within the party circles. The youth will be empowered are those within the PF circles. If you can see how how these PF youths are driving Porsche cars, you start wondering, where are they getting money? You know, but they will come today or tomorrow and say, no, there is youth empowerment here. You can do this. Even the issue of face masks. You may talk about face masks as the good venture for the youth, but it's just a campaigning strategy. You know, why can they buy a neutral color of a cross to give it to the people to do the masks? Why? You know, why going for Chitenge materials? Why going for Chitenge materials for the party, showing the heads of someone, party symbols, and other things? Is that empowerment or is a campaign strategy? That's why some of us we don't even believe, we don't believe Corona is here in Zambia, because some are campaigning. You know, they are campaigning day and night, while they are stopping others to do the same. You know. It's very unfair, but all the same, we know what to do next year. We know what we can do to liberate ourselves. I think, Valini, you have come across that video of teachers. You know, teachers are now parading themselves, telling the nation that they have been unemployed for some time. They graduated some in 2014, you know, 6 years, they are even gaining more degrees as the Amalo. I say one in 2021 we have to vote for our jobs. Even me, I'm a teacher. I'm a teacher who don't even think of the day when I will get a job. So something else, people. We have to and do something next year. Otherwise, voting blindly, it's another 5 years of suffering. Yeah, that's what I wanted to contribute. As you can see, to have your more fit all the days. I'm like, yeah, 2 times. Yeah. Even the youth empowerment they are talking about. How can we be empowered? Because nowadays you need to use social media
to communicate. Yeah.
Yes, to advertise what you are doing, but we depend on power banks. If there is no power, then you need to buy this. And if you haven't charged this, how are you going to do business? Because nowadays it's all about internet. So money baratukarifiye imitima bawe. Baratukarifiye imitima. Hope we'll have the best government next. Otherwise, we are in mess.
And that's why I keep on insisting on the youths registering as voters, so that once you register as voters, you'll be able to say what you want to see in Zambia. Otherwise, it will be the same thing year in, year out. So Shamoba is back again. Shamoba, if you can speak quickly and we can finish what you were trying to say. Okay, Godzilla is saying on YouTube, this time in Zambia, it's something else. You cannot believe with what is going on with this country. Anytime, is coming. Anyway, time is coming. Meaning, time is coming when things will change. Lots of people have been having signal issues. Maybe we'll keep on trying and we'll do another one tomorrow. Khalif says there's no such thing as failure. When the youth are involved in producing products, services purchased and supported by the public, but obviously means that the youth are not really being involved. Godzilla Masoka has already, okay. Khalif says corruption is devastating in our collective progress. Many people have been trying to come on and then they are losing network. Jay Chisanga says too much blame game by PF. So Wiseman, what's your conclusion as well? And then probably we'll try and come on board tomorrow and do this live stream, because maybe part 2 of it, because a lot of people have been coming. They want to join, and the moment they join, it's dropping.
Okay. Yeah.
What would you like to say?
My concluding remarks is that I want to concur with the previous caller who talks about the face masks. Yeah, the face mask. I'm one of the people who applied about that. But as Kabwe people, we have been food around about the LUNGU textile, which we are told now has partially open making face masks, which we don't know where those face masks always go. And that statement where my colleague said the government is worrying about face masks, that is true. I'm one of the people who are like a small company who are making those face masks, and we are not yet being paid. And the other thing is that we have been told COVID-19 is real here in Zambia, but the people who are influenced doing the wrong thing about COVID-19, they are the ministers and the MPs. So how can an ordinary person believe? When it comes to empowerment about face masks, really, you find that it's not about empowering people to make face masks, but it's about making face masks which are healthy to the people who will be using them. But you find that they are giving cadres to make the face masks which are not even healthy protected or healthy inspection for the sake of empowering the cadres. So which one must come first? To empower the cadre to make a face mask which is danger to the nation, or to make a face mask which is able to prevent the nation? So these people, they are in desperate of making sure that The three promises they lied to the Zambian people about more money in people's pocket, which we don't have now. They want to see which way they can use to put that in our pocket, which can't work to make it as an emergency. We have to look on a different party. You are aware that they promised us that we are going to have lower taxes. I'm telling you, taxes in Zambia is no more lower. So we don't know how we are going to survive. They were promised us that we are going to have more jobs. Like here, people of we are told by the president, the last man, not the MP, but the president, that when you vote for me, I'm going to open Mlungu's textile. Up to now, Mlungu's textile is just a white elephant. Now I heard 2 weeks ago the president should be in Western Province, where he brought the issue of Mlungush and tell the people of Western Province that I'm going to open Mlungush textile in Kawe. Now imagine you are pronouncing something on a different province, which is on a different province. So for me, these people, they are desperate of having the voice, but I think doing the right thing is a cardinal thing, and not keep on lying the people of Zambia. That's why maybe we even experience that booing issue. It's because of too much of lies. So I think for me, I'm just urging as my fellow youths, like you have said, to register as voters so that we can maybe do 1 or 2 things to put our country where it's supposed to be, not whereby you are fighting with, I don't know where you are really, but here in Zambia, I find that I'm doing a business, I've got a shop, maybe I'm selling clothes. Here, my neighbor is a Chinese guy who is selling exactly what I'm selling. Now, for him to close my business, he can't approach me and tell me, or my competitor close. What they have done now, if you want to order something from China, you can't go and order direct. They will ask you to have a letter from the manufacturer where you'll be getting things. So how possible can it be that a Zambian can have a little letter from a manufacturer in China?
What is the letter for?
Ordering the letter to confirm that you'll be going to China to go and order things to take to Zambia. That's what they are demanding now. You can't go there and order things because China people, they are in Zambia, they are selling exactly what we used to sell. Now, instead of us going to China, they want us to be ordering from them here in Zambia and start reselling them. Imagine that. So everything has gone sour here. We can't do business. Our business, they have gone down. We don't know when and where we are going to be liberated. But nevertheless, without losing hope, I think we have got the next hope. We just have to pray to God that God can lead us to 2021 and do the right thing, which we thought we had did in 2016, and we are regretting. Hopefully, 2021 we won't regret.
Things will be different.
I think that can be my concluding marks, and I don't know. I'm looking forward. If any time we were alive, how can I be getting the notice that you are alive so that I can be participating on this good program?
If you've subscribed to my YouTube channel, we'll be having them from 6:30 British time to 7 o'clock, which is 7:30 Zambian time to 8 p.m. Zambian time. But Shamoba didn't finish. Shamoba, what would you like to say? If you can speak quickly, Shamoba, before we close the...
Before we close, I really thank the brother for clarifying about the Congolese. Of face masks. Before I go, I wanted to talk about just a short one. The thing which it may be sensitive again. Some of us, we are journalists, so it's no problem. But let the truth be told. Before I go, I am about to urge all the PF ministers, please go and self-quarantine yourself. We have been seeing the ministers with the president. They are going in bulk. When all the victims, or when I say victims, the government victims who have been affected with COVID-19 or who have been found positive are the minister from the government.
Yeah.
So
Government, yeah.
let these ministers stick at one point. Let them stop contributing COVID-19. Let them stick at one point, because these people will kill us one day. Because they are saying you can only get COVID-19 when you come in contact with somebody who has got what? COVID-19. So this shows there are some deals these people have been doing. They have been meeting with those people, especially from our brothers and sisters in China. They have been meeting behind our scenes because they can't say they are getting COVID-19. Street kids in town, they sleep under the bridges where it's cold. They work with COVID. Why somebody who is going in a V8 driving safely with COVID-19 when us who have been combined with dust, there is dust, the roads are just up and down, too much dust, it's a dirt everywhere. But we are not sick of it. All we can hear, Narwala, COVID-19, nobody has ever come. Yeah, we know COVID-19 is real. It's here in Zambia. But the people who are contributing it are the same, those people. Lastly, 2021, I'm not going to be partisan here. 2021, this one I will speak it in twice or 3 languages. Yeah, I'll speak in 3 languages or 4, but I'll just speak in 3. I'll start with my local language, which is Ila. Yes, in case there's Ila who is watching there. Novalombwana ma agwea muhota 2021. Mugauke a voter card. I got prepaid meter. Got Zesco. So that mutaga nyonganywi. To those, the member friends of mine, I'm saying 2021 guys, pakuya mukuvota. Muka send the voter card na leji. Muka send na kapepa kameshi na akamalaiti ka Zesco. So ngati in case na ulaba wakuvotera nga walolesha pa mtengo wa malaiti walolesha na pa TV live washibata hapa ipa kuvotera. For the Chinyanja guys from Chipata, I'm seeing my brother is laughing. This is serious. Manzanga Chipata akumawa pakuyendo vota chaka chechibwera, please mukaende na voters card na regianu mukanyamule ka voucher card kane suna folerepo milisi mukanyamule na kamalaiti mukanyamule na kapepa ka bread ka unga ka mspa mukaziranga napo kuti aka kapepa alaka unga ni 200. So uyu muntu sinza mvotera chifukana kwa nsobweza unga pa 65. Because tavutika maningi every 5 years tichinjanisa vote na t-shirt, tichinjanisa vote na sapato jombo, tichinjanisha vote yatu seo na maligari ya vovala tichinjanisa vote na moba. Tungakonda president bati tungakonda a president mwonga ni mwana wa mnyumba. A president safunika ukondewa, a president afunika chabe kulangiza chisanzo. In short, we should not love the president, but we should like the president. Let the president do what he promised. Because it is not a bad government, it's a good government. But what is bad about the government? It's that the qualifications which they were supposed to, according to their manifesto, none of them were done. Only the shortcut words. Projects like, let us make roads. They make a road from here to there, they cut the project. Because 2021 is the election, or 20 whatever is the election. No, if you vote for me, that's when I'll finish. These things should end. Akumawa. These things should end. We need to make sure.
I didn't know.
Yeah, we need to vote.
Okay.
I don't care whom you are going to vote for, but we need to vote wisely. Forget about who is stubborn, who is who. Because in neokonda kuvota chivote ayasu agona muma airport kulola covid say to gona mkomboni tulola lini will die of hunger one day. Like now, as I'm telling you now, madam, just now, this is on the news and I can prove it. There are some things which I love this platform of yours, though I'm new here, because I'm here to give you data which is going on the ground. This is the data which is going on. Go Namwala. Namwala, there's a place called Mandondo. These people don't have clean water since 1995 up to date, but it's near the Lord.
Yeah.
These people drink with the cows. I can prove it. I can bring you videos. They drink with the cows. Not you say, those they are drinking. Truly, you can see it. I can prove it and send you the videos even on WhatsApp.
Yeah.
These things are happening in Zambia. Let us go in Kabwe. You know, people should not always lie about development. Let us see those who are online, because it's like media has taken over things. Those who are online, you don't have just to be contributing online. For those who are online, to be listening to what we are saying. These platforms are there to guide us. When you listen, tell your brother who is at the village, do not exchange votes, because this system of just voting because we love the party. It's not about loving the party. It's about helping me, as I'm talking to you. The other year I voted. This year I'm voting. Who is voting next? My younger one. I'm growing old.
Yeah.
We need somebody who can look on you, us youths. There's no way, Madam Lady, a retirement age in Zambia can be 75.
Imagine.
When you are finishing school or college at the age of 24. Meaning you wait for Madam who to die in parliament, to die in that position. That's when all of you start applying for that position. These people that have been saying you must apply with these qualifications. Why? They are thinking, we have to apply for qualification here. So, then this one, they need to have this qualification. We cannot be waiting for somebody to die in the government. That's when my youth will apply. No.
Thank you.
So,
thank you.
What
This
I'm
is the
trying
time.
to build. Yes. So, this is the time we need to be active as youths, because we cannot allow these things to go. By the time we will be active, everything is gone. Look at the youth empowerment which is in Zambia now. If you are not a cadre, you are a border bait. If you are not a cadre, a border bait. If it's not border bait, you are playing pool. Ngasi pool, they brought those soft loans. Those soft loans, when you get soft loans, you get 500 today, tomorrow you hand of 500. You go and get another 500 from somebody. These are the things which has been going on. No, I'll bring youth empowerment to my market, I'm marketeers. These marketeers, they are paying per stand, just per stand. They are paying 25 kwacha a day. Some they are paying 50 kwacha. Some they are paying 20 kwacha. And then the empowerment comes, they give you 500. Every day you are paying 25. That 500 in 2 weeks, it is gone at youth empowerment. Then the other week you come and say, bring the money. Our youth in buses, if you have been to the Kurima Tower City Market, they pay to council, they pay to cadres. That money which is going to cadres and whoever who is getting that money, I'm sure I've seen how buses are congested in Mlodi. Those youth, you're not empowering them by giving that initiative which they brought at youth empowerment. You are killing them. Let's assume Mulyoke now in 2021, and then around that, all of you out. We need the Lusaka City Council to come there in town to stand the station. Are those youths going to say, give me a coin? Where will they go? They will start stealing. The reason why, Madam Lily, the police and some government officials have managed to enter in Chivoria, it's not about them being powerful, no. It's because they funded some chaps who are too dangerous that side to start going in the towns in this station. They moved away from Chivoria. They are now in town. So it's a chance of them to go and catch some people there. It's not that they are powerful, no. They are not. Chivoria is a no-go area for any police. But nowadays they go because they know how they did some mathematics. That was not youth empowerment. We need youth empowerment. Not youth empowerment Arikwateza. Youth empowerment Ninjomba. In fact, these Njombas, they are nothing. I saw someone being beaten because of these Njombas. You empower youth to take them to a gym, secret gym. They smoke. They start harassing people. Nowadays, Madam Lee, the things have changed. Those you say Kaponyas in town, they are no longer Kaponyas. They are businessmen. If you're in your house, Pack your results under the bed. Muswa ya bwera ya my result. But somebody who has been kurungisa mafoni in town is the minister. There. Because of those things. They have failed to help us as youths in Zambia, these people. One, because they also have wrong positions. And later on, if you were to start firing, we'll start with Uncle Bobo. We fire Uncle Bobo first. We go and fire Lulu. After given we fire these others because there are some things which I don't like about their positions. There's no way somebody who did agriculture is a means of defense. Somebody who was working on Kurungisa Mafoni in Kulima Tower City Market is a means of whatever police, and it's too positive to be pointing fingers at fellow friends when he has got no qualification. It's not about good English to be in parliament. We need the people with data and action. We need two things. You speak data, you speak action. Even if those the UPNDs and NDC also come in power, we don't need just blah 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 blah. No. We need data action. We don't need chipatepan government where you have things which are up and down. So let us all come together and speak to the government. I think that protest was not enough. We must protest this one. That one, it was not the youths were protesting, the police were protesting. And I really enjoyed when I saw the cadres went to Central and did some stealing and beatings there. I enjoyed it because I was happy. I mean, personally, I got excited because when you say some people, they are not youth productive, they are youth inactive. They are thinking, I was joking, I'm saying, these youths one day will change my manners. Nobody fears Vakapokola in Zambia, as I'm telling you now here. Nobody's afraid of the police. Nobody. A policeman always go. I can prove it to you. Go at Iringamo Angry Lion there. Before you enter the main gate, which is near Kwimata, there is a policeman who is found there. See how they address that policeman. They even use abusive words. In fact, I can't say the word, but let me say it in case of evidence. They say, Chikara, give me 2 kwacha. Telling the policeman, those things, harassing that man. Go in the city market, those policemen, see how they behave as if they're not policemen because of a party. So we need somebody who can share ideas with these guys and help them. And I love the way Tutwa comes out when he's talking. Tutwa shows that we have a failure governance. You know, Tutwa is a good man who can speak something here and he denies it there. Speak there, deny it is there. Look at how the youth entered the, if you remember the last meeting in the international, Murungushi International, that's it. Intercontinental Hotel, Those youths, when they entered in Intercontinental, he said, I know some, they are from Mazabuka, they are from this party. But later on, it was caught on camera. The same people are standing with Tutwa, shouting the same symbol of theirs. He defended that, no, I just met him yesterday, but he forgetting he was with the person. So let us, madam, all come together and fight this battle. Next year, we change the government and we put anybody of your choice, but we change the government. We don't have to put this one. They have failed us. Youths, personally, they have failed us. We change the government. Yes, more money. More money. We were told more money in your pocket. We didn't know that which pocket are they going to put the more money. So let them sit back and let them find the owner of the 42 ghost houses because they are failed people, and the owner of the bicycles because they are saying no, they are from Japan, no, they are from India, no, who was signing and who was receiving. Anyway, have a good night, madam.
Thank you so much for your contribution. Mr. Kwachangwe was here, but I don't know what has happened. Let me just check on him and then we can close this live stream. Thank you so much for your contribution. It's amazing. What would you like to say, Walia James, to conclude?
Yes, today I have a bad network.
Yes, a lot of people are complaining.
Thank you.
Be fair enough to accommodate us youth to register as not only voters, but to get the NRCs. I've seen what is happening in Quito. I think it's a good thing that a lot of youths are in the registration offices to get the NRCs. I'm sure there will be a massive vote here on the Copper Belt. Yeah,
Okay.
no, those are my last words.
So that's why you know, I keep saying that cadarism needs to end, because from what we've seen, we've heard, and even the youth empowerment initiative that has been started, we know that it's just, you know, for formalities, but the people who are benefiting are the cadres. So tomorrow, by God's grace, we'll have the live stream. If not, Monday, we will do them, you know, quickly. Yeah, quickly. I'm waiting for confirmation from one of the guys who used to be part of PF and is no longer part of PF and has formed his own political party. And he will just be sharing with us some insights. And I have some questions as well for them regarding, you know, where do the youth stand at present. So thank you so much, everybody, for your help, your love, and your contribution. So Go Lamotams, also known as Gelopazed, girl from Zambia. Thank you so much for your love and for joining us on this live stream. I know most people have had issues with their network. So thank you so much. Take care. Nangu banchinga ukufilwa na kanena la tulukuja